morning. Hello, Morena. Welcome to our Sunday morning writing live stream. I am Gillian St, Kevern, author of Gas Vamp Fantasy That Confounds Expectation. And hopefully joining me soon is my co-host, Jamie Sands. Jamie's not been feeling great. So, oh no, here they are. Perfect. Hi, Jamie. I finished my introduction and was about to introduce you, but you have saved me.
I am
down so that you're with your favorite flag. There we go.
I'm here. I'm Jamie.
Right.
I am sick with a cold. Slowing my brain down. But I write optimistic urban fantasy and queer romance of various types.
Yeah, I've just realized that my blind was down and I was
It's
in
a very dramatic noise. I liked it. I also got a story accepted this week, so I'm very excited
that's
to
awesome.
an anthology. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. It was horror, but you know.
That is fantastic. I am super happy today because my family got back from the UK yesterday. I greeted them with my obnoxious sign, and they
What did it say?
I can't tell you because it's got their names in it, and
okay, that's fair.
I would love to share a photo. Like somebody requested, I think maybe Kitty requested on Discord, but their names are so big I can't even blur them out.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah.
But just welcome back kind of thing. I assume.
It was their names, super huge, and then around them I had I missed you so much. George missed you too. He will be so excited. He doesn't know about just lots of little text. So the whole big thing was mostly covered. And man, it was a mission to get to the airport.
Yeah.
So I had 2 dogs to take care of. So I got up super early, walked the dogs, got home, realized that the keys were missing. And this is a house sit, not Claire and Dave's house. Not sister and brother-in-law's house. So I rushed back to the beach minus the dogs, couldn't find the keys, posted on Facebook saying, have you found the keys? Let me know. But fortunately, I had forgotten to lock a door so I could get in and feed the dogs, which is the most important thing.
Coincidence, yes.
And because I spent so much time looking for the keys, I was then late. I had to run over and quickly light a fire at sister and brother-in-law's house and unload the dishwasher so it was all nice for them when they got home. And then their flight had been delayed by 45 minutes and I was like, this is brilliant. I've got time to panic and do all this stuff. I checked my phone again. It's been brought forward.
Oh no. They're like, we're just kidding. It is on time.
So I hop in my car. I text them, let me know when you're going through customs because I figure if they get to customs while I'm driving, there's no point. I'll just turn around and meet them at home.
Yeah.
Drive to the airport. There's no text message from them. I get into the airport. I park. I grab my sign. I leg it to international arrivals. Their flight has not yet made it through customs because they were delayed again. But I have forgotten my mask. So I have to rush back to the car park, and I'm there and I'm waiting for about 15 minutes before they get through.
Oh, man.
Despite everything, I was still able to be there with my obnoxious
That's really good.
It was so funny. My sister saw me and she had this oh, really? expression. And then she was like, yay.
Amazing.
It was perfect. It was everything I wanted. My niece and nephew are fighting over who gets more of the sign on their part of the car when they drive places with me now, because the sign is still in my car. They loved it.
Yeah.
And they bought me 2 presents, which was very, very sweet.
Lovely.
And we now have 2 dogs at their house.
Mm-hmm.
And George is being an absolute angel. They're like, you've done wonders with him. He's a different dog. He's so well behaved. I've got no idea what's got into him. He's not like this for me.
Maybe he just missed them and he's being good so that they won't go away again.
I
Mochi does
hope
that
so
sometimes.
because, he really does seem happy that they're back. But he's also got Frank the Labrador visiting. Frank is an old and grumpy black Labrador, and George is like, "Oh my God, you're my new best friend. Play with me, play with me, play with me." And Frank ignores him. And
Amazing.
it is so cute and so funny. But yeah, I think George also expends a lot of energy trying to entice Frank into giving him attention or affection. So,
Yeah,
hi,
well, that will wear him out. Yeah,
boss.
it's a project.
Yeah. So George was curled up at my feet, and he's heard me talking about Frank, so he's just gone to see what Frank is doing. Yesterday, Frank ate George's breakfast. The day before that, he ate George's dinner. So I've got no idea why George is as fond of Frank as he is. But last night, I finally think that George understood he needs to eat his food immediately or Frank will
Oh,
eat
good.
it. So he had his dinner. And this morning, he would not eat his breakfast. He was much more interested in going and hanging out with Frank until I let Frank finish eating. And then I took Frank's bowl and put George's food in it. And then George was like, "Yeah, I'll have my food." So, yeah, dogs. Okay.
Dogs. Mochi, you want to come say hi? Mm-mm. Okay. We took Mochi for a checkup at the vet this week, and her diabetes is out of control, so that was a bit scary. We're
Yeah.
taking her to a specialist on Wednesday, but in the meantime, I've just upped her insulin a bit, and I think it's already made a difference, so that's good.
Oh, that's
The
something.
bonus of her not feeling too good is that she's very, very cuddly right now.
Oh,
So we're reaping the rewards of her
a
illness in a
cuddly cat.
horrible way. So she's decided that there's a cushion on the floor just over there that's her favorite bed at the moment. So
Brilliant.
very cute.
I got up really early this morning and to
Sorry.
discover that my brother-in-law, being jet lagged, had woken up at 3 a.m. and decided this was the perfect time to take the dogs for a romp on the beach.
Nice.
It was great, but I was like, "Oh, this is brilliant. I'll be able to get some work done before the stream." But I sat down on a sofa, and Frank came and sat on me on this side, and George came on this side. So I immediately couldn't move and was stuck for an hour.
I mean, good way to be stuck. Puppy cuddles, but still, yeah,
So,
not ideal.
Julie,
Oh, I just wanted to say I might have to leave early today because we are getting some secondhand furniture delivered, and the only time frame we have is lunchtime. So
yeah,
if they're going early or whatever. Also, I fell asleep on the couch at 11 o'clock yesterday. So if that happens again,
yeah. I
I'm
was going
feeling
to,
better. I'm not well, but I'm better than I was.
yeah, just keep an eye on your energy, and
Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
all
I'm
understand if you need to dip out.
doing the edits is a good kind of low energy task. So I'm hoping to get them done today.
Yeah. So, Julie, I have Frank because I volunteered to take Frank for a weekend at the start of the school holidays because his owners and my brother-in-law and sister are best friends, and their dogs have always interacted well. And George's, as far as George is concerned, Frank is his best friend. Frank sort of deigns to acknowledge George's existence. But so I was supposed to have them for maybe 5 days while Frank's family had a proper trip. And then Frank's owner fell and damaged her back badly. And
Mm.
they have had to push back their holiday and push it back and push it back. And I said, "Look, whenever you need to go, I will take Frank. I don't care what I need to do to make this happen for you guys because I love Frank." I went over to babysit for them purely so I could hang out with Frank, and Frank put himself to bed in their bedroom, so I didn't get to see him at all once. But Frank is one of my favorite dogs. So I'm a pushover where he's concerned, and they're having an amazing time skiing, it sounds like. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Ugh.
Okay. I have talked an amazing amount this morning, but it's
All the
not
dog
over
news.
yet because we have to make up for missing yesterday's stream and we have to share our wins. Jamie has an amazing win for the week, and people who just tuned in later, Julie, will have missed this. So you're
So I
also
had a story accepted to an anthology, and I can't say anything more than that at the moment.
it's still exciting.
It is exciting. It's one of the stories I wrote earlier in this month, and I wasn't sure if they'd go for it, and they did. So very happy about that.
Yay.
Yes.
I think my win for the week is that I finished formatting and arranging photos and things for one of my freelance clients, which
Oh, nice.
isn't super exciting, but it feels really good to have that finished. And she was very happy with it. Unfortunately, she's having computer issues and cannot see all of the hard work I've done for her. Yeah.
Oh,
The
still
chat
good.
is
Still
very
good.
happy for you, Jamie.
Oh dear. Right, warm up time.
Yes. Do you have the Alleyman's Tarot
I
at hand?
brought it in just in case, and I want to tell you the other thing that I did this week when I was sick and I couldn't do much else. Was I edited out the cards I didn't like from the Alleyman, and I put in some new ones. So some of them I received in the mail from other people who are obsessed with magpie decks like this one, and some of them are from a new deck I got called the Cat Tarot.
Oh my gosh.
Which is super adorable. And
yeah.
The Empress cat looks exactly like Mochi. Let's see if I can find. Oh, they don't have pictures in here. They have color. Anyway, so it's actually bigger than it was, if you can believe it. I took some out, but I put more in. So quite excited. I've only used it once since I changed it around.
Yeah, Julie is excited. Julie has an achievement. She has completed and submitted an assignment on time.
Oh, good.
And I just yesterday got an email telling me what I need to do to start the Diploma of Small Business and Project Management. Still haven't got the email telling me that the course is going ahead and I am officially enrolled, but you know.
I've started thinking about starting a proper small business, and I know nothing about doing it, but I can't stop thinking about opening a little bookshop. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have the money. I know I don't have the money, but I just keep thinking about it.
Okay, so you're shuffling. Are you ready for me to say when?
I was, and then I kind of dropped the cards. Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay, I'm going to leave you hanging while I find a pen to write with.
Good, because it's spitting cards out at me like crazy. Oof. The deck's too big to shuffle. This is the problem.
Yep. Okay, ready.
Oh. Okay, well, we got a Cat Tarot one right on top. 5 of Pentacles.
That's lovely.
The backs of these ones are real cute too.
That is super cute. I don't know if you guys heard, but George who was lying on the floor, just gave a discontented not growl. Are we talking
not growl, but not happy?
You. It's just a noise.
Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Circumstances have changed and financial comfort seems a thing of the past. What is there to be done? The picture painted by the 5 of Pentacles is not always pretty, although it has its comforts. It reminds us of the potential hardship emotionally of the outside world, the threat of eating out of trash cans, sleeping in cold garages, and other travails of street cat life. Some interpretations, though, are far cheerier, focusing on the wealth we find in love and companionship. So the cute thing about this deck is that all the pentacles are cat treats. All the cups are like drinking or food bowls, and the swords are all like claws or teeth. I can't remember what the wands. Oh, the wands are cat toys.
Brilliant.
It's very adorable.
Oh, that just makes me so happy.
It's a cute one. Anna was a bit annoyed with me for breaking it up and putting it into my magpie deck, but it's okay. It's okay. I can always pull them back out again.
So, Julie's youngest just did a 6-week program at the local library.
Brand new warm-up book, by the way.
Oh, nice. Elderly residents from a local village and the new entrance class from my kids' school meet weekly. Oh, that's awesome. And yeah. In Japan, they started doing a thing where they have the children's daycare next to the kind of the senior citizens daycare, and they bring them together for part of the day. And it was just everything I saw of those programs, it just looked like it was working amazingly. But yeah, this is in response to a conversation going on between Julie and Kitty. For today, even though we are streaming to my channel and Jamie's channel, we're encouraging everyone to hang out on Jamie's channel for the chat. Just because that way, if everyone is in the same channel's chat, you get to see what everyone else is saying instead of just only seeing bits and pieces of the conversation.
Okay. Sorry, I just had a message come through. Someone wants to borrow my car today. So, okay, should we jump into our warm up?
Yeah.
So 5 minutes. 5 of Pentacles. Starting now. 5 minutes done. I didn't get a whole page this time, but distracted trying to sort out this person coming around to borrow my car.
Very cool. I second that Julie should put her Bujo pictures in the Discord. And yeah, Kitty's patience sound very, very nice, but also like they would be quite challenging. So yeah. Oh, Maggie says, can you share the link to Jamie's channel? Yes, give me one moment. There you go, Maggie. That should show up there.
All the chat.
So I am in the house at Sumner. I am back in my room, and I currently have the house to myself, but that's only because the kids are at swimming lessons. And I thought I could hear the gate opening before. So at some point during the stream, I may need to kick dogs out of my room and put headphones on. So
yeah. I'm going to have to duck out when this person comes around to borrow my car to hand over keys and stuff as well. So shall we jump into a sprint? So if it happens during then, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie, Julie, those look amazing. So,
oh, I had one more thing I had to share. I forgot. On Friday night, I went. Oh, I threw a pen. I went on Twitter because I want to buy some fan art to promote my new book, and kind of build up some interest in it. So I just went on Twitter and I said, "Hey, are there any artists with commissions open? I want some pictures drawn for my book characters." And I got, I think, about 200 replies from excited artists with beautiful, beautiful art, which fantastic.
yeah.
Quite overwhelming. And I've narrowed it down to, I think, a dozen. And I might be getting characters from all sorts of books drawn because some really good stuff out there.
That sounds so much fun.
Right. Having said that, let us jump into a sprint.
Yep. So I'm going to be reading today. I have done not a lot at all on my Heart's Lost work over the last week, and I think it's because character actions are being dictated by plot rather than what the characters would do. So I want to reread and see if I have gone off track or if it's all in my head and I am fine. So yeah, that will probably take me all of today to do basically. But it's really annoying because when my writing isn't going well, I don't want to do anything to do with writing, which means I have chapters that Jamie has sent me sitting in my inbox unread. And yeah.
And some of them with a character you wrote.
Yeah.
And so, I'm a little, I need feedback to make sure I've got them right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, once I finish reading Heart's Lost and make my to-do list of stuff, that will hopefully get me in the feeling where I can look at people's writing without being like, why aren't you writing?
Yeah. Right, I'm finishing my edits on Gardener Secrets today. These are the edits that Kitty sent me months ago. And I think I've got like about 100 pages to go, 120 pages to go. Something like that.
But you're making just such good progress with those.
I'm quick with edits because I hate them. All right. 20 minutes starting now.
Okay, everyone. I think that is the end of our first 20-minute sprint. I got a message from Jamie at 10:44 saying 3 minutes to go, and it is now 10:48. Hello. What do you want? Okay, I have a George. Do you want to come and say hi to people? Oh, lovely boy. Ugh. Since I'm back at my standing desk, it is a bit harder for him to crash the stream. And I have Frank as well. Hello, Frank. I'm not even going to try to pick him up. Actually, let's see. Frank, come here. Come here, buddy. Okay, George off the bed. Come on, Frank. No. Frank has walked out of the room. He's like, nope, you're not using me for YouTube likes. There he is. There he is. There's Frank. What a good boy. Aren't you a good boy, Frank? Yes. You've had breakfast though, haven't you? So you're not getting anything? No. You've also had a walk and you've just been outside. So you have no reason to bother me except that you want pets, don't you? They were very cute this morning, snuggling on the sofa with me. Rosalind, Frank is a grumpy old man dog, and it's hilarious because, yeah, George is all over him, trying to play with him, thinks he's the best thing ever, and Frank just, no. He ignores George, but despite this, they get on really well. Okay. So, despite the dog interruptions, that sprint, and a text from my brother-in-law needing me to measure stuff, I made it through 3 chapters of my story, and I'm quite happy with them. So, Jamie, you missed doggy cameos.
I have to go. It turns out my car was broken into last night, and
Oh, okay.
they tried to hotwire it so it can't be used. So I've got to call my insurance company and deal with all that. So
Wow.
not ideal. Not ideal.
No, you go take care of that. Take care of
Yep.
you, and when you get a moment, like it's not a priority, keep us posted on what's going on because, yeah, as Julie and Kitty are just reacting now,
Yeah.
that we are all concerned for you. So
they didn't take anything. They just tried to get the car, and they obviously didn't. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess.
yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye. Wow. Wow. That is, yeah. That is completely not what any of us wanted for Jamie this morning. And no, George. No. And now we have a sad puppy who is not getting the attention he wants. But yeah, wow. I cannot get over that. That's just what a thing to happen. Puppy. No. He has found a bag that used to have groceries in it and is snooping around looking for snacks, but he's not going to find any. Why don't you go and see if George will cuddle with you, Why don't you go and see what your best friend George is doing? Oh, your George. Your best friend Frank is doing. Okay, Frank has gotten into a chair that will only fit one dog. So I'm guessing that is why George is in here with me. Do you want your bed? Wait, why don't you? Your bed is right next to the fire. It's nice and warm, and you can gaze at Frank. Hello, Jenna. It is awesome to see you. What are you doing, Snoopy Dog? No. Move on. Move on. Yes, Jamie has just had to leave because their car was broken into and they have to deal with that situation. So that was kind of a very eventful end to our first sprint. It feels a bit weird to just go and jump into our second sprint, but I guess there's not much else we can do. We can continue to support and encourage Jamie through the Discord and just know that they will let us update us when they can. George, no, puppy, no. That is my blanket. That is not your toy. So yeah, let's hop into our second sprint for the day. And I'm going to pull up my timer. So 20 minutes starting now. Excuse me. I'm sorry, George. Did my sneeze disturb you? Okay, that is the end of our second sprint. Kitty, I appreciate your search for an appropriate emoji, and I'm very amused. I also startled the dog by sneezing, so he's very unimpressed with me. But I have continued my reread. It's going well. I'm up to chapter 10 of 19, and the story is better than I remember it being. So I'm feeling much, much better about this project than I was when we started the stream. The puppy is back demanding his public. Yeah, there you go. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. Oh, Gina is waiting for a reflection on dictation to upload for posting while revising. 157 words added. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, Gina. George, did you hear that? You have to like and subscribe, puppy. George's family is back. My sister, brother-in-law, and the kids who own George, they all got back from the UK yesterday after 5 weeks of not seeing each other. And George, I think part of the reason he's so cuddly now is that he's just so happy to have them back. And he was standing at the door looking out after them as they went to swimming this morning. So even though he's got his best dog friend Frank here, he's still very cuddly and wanting his people. You're also very heavy, puppy. Oh, there you go. Okay, Jenna, we are, if you want to partake of the chat, we are hanging out in Jamie's channel today. But yeah. What are you doing, dog? I'm also, I am happy to just keep sharing your comments with everyone else. Hello, dog. I cannot spend all day patting you. Oh, and we've got a message from Frank's owners. Frank is the, oh my gosh, speak of the devil. Let's see if I can get him to appear for Jenna. Frank, come here. Come here. No, this is not you, George. Frank, come on. No. No, that's not working. Frank, come on over here, buddy. How about you go back where you were? Okay. Oh, I've got two gorgeous dogs. There's George. And there's Frank. Yes, doggy best friends. You see how George is like trying to lick Frank and Frank is just ignoring him. This is pretty much 95% of their interactions. Yeah, you guys are great little dogs. Yeah. Frank is a grumpy old man Labrador. And yeah, they are hilarious together. But yep, they occasionally play together and they are so good and so good on the beach together. Yesterday, Frank taught George how to roll in the sand, which, you know, I was less than pleased about, but George enjoyed it. Julie, I plan to do that, but I cannot get my phone to sign into Discord, and I don't want to reset my password so that I lose Discord on my computer while we're streaming. So another time, I've also sent photos from my phone to my computer, but they're in the HEIC format, and that doesn't show up on Discord until I convert it to JPEG. So It's just a lot of extra work to do something so simple as sharing photos. Yes, George, it's very sad that he won't play with you. So Frank has made himself a home on a pile of my bags and laundry, and George is lying at his feet, trying to entice Frank to play with him. Okay. Julie has offered to post Julie has just offered to post the pictures to Discord for me, so I will start our next sprint. Yikes, yeah, we need to get a move on. So yeah, next sprint, 20 minutes starting now. Julie, I'll send these via Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like the family's back.
Just a minute, just a minute. I can't hear you.
Okay, that is the end of our third 20-minute sprint. The family has arrived home. The dogs are very excited to see them. I have been totally abandoned, and there's lots of noise outside as everyone plays and romps around, and it's general sort of weekend chaos here. It is 11:41, so I'm just going to set the timer for our fourth and final 20-minute sprint. I'm now up to chapter 15 of 19, so I'm making very good progress. But yeah, leave a comment with your progress, but otherwise we'll jump straight into our next sprint. Here we go. Oh, Jenna, that's brilliant. Not the snafus, the 543 words. If the background noise is coming through, let me know and I can mute myself. And yeah, Kitty, that was Frank. He does have a good loud bark. Fortunately, he doesn't use it often. Okay, Kitty's confirmed that you guys can hear the noise, so I'm just going to mute. Holy crap, I have been muted the entire time. Our final sprint finished. I was wrapping up the stream. Basically, we've had an update from Jamie. Police report has been filed, insurance contacted, and they're sending a tow truck to pick up the car, but we'll have to wait and see what happens after that. No live streams from either of us Saturday and Sunday next week because we will both be attending the Romance Writers of New Zealand conference. We will be presenting on hosting live streams on YouTube, so that will be awesome. We'll be back the weekend after that. Thank you all for joining us, and I have to go because there's a puppy crying at my door. Bye.